It was springtime in the mountains of northern Iraq. These mountains bring forth an abundance of wild food during this time, and from time immemorial, Kurdish men and women have gleaned from nature's abundant harvest. It was just such a beautiful spring day when her husband mounted his horse and rode off into the mountains to gather food for his family. As he gathered, unaware of any imminent danger, he stepped on a buried landmine, one of the hundreds of thousands of anti-personnel devices left behind by Saddam's regime. The explosion tore off his foot and lower leg. He apparently tried to mount his horse, but couldn't manage it. He died, alone in those mountains, from a loss of blood and shock, leaving behind his wife and 8 children. Her name is Surmay, and she's just one of the many thousands of women in Iraq that have been widowed by the continual political conflicts that have raged here most of her life. She and her children live in the small Kurdish village of Galeka with their 90-year-old father and mother-in-law. She and the kids have been living in a small, single room, the best that the family's been able to provide for them. Surmay's elderly mother-in-law is walking across the way to visit her daughter-in-law's new house. Mohammed, Laith, and I have come out here with some housewarming gifts sent from one of our sisters in the USA. Mohammed interprets the greeting card, which expresses the warmth and affection we all feel for this Kurdish woman and her kids. We built this house because it was needed. The plastering's just been finished and the cement floor is poured, so it's not painted, but all the electrical is in. This is going to be a very nice little house for the widow and her kids. Our motivation is to express Christ's care and love through His church. It's our way of meeting a legitimate humanitarian need while introducing the gospel to an Islamic community. Pastor Laith Ibrahim and his church in Dahuk follow up in the villages we work with by doing Samaritan's Purse outreaches. In Galeka, a local mullah from the mosque made an announcement over the loudspeakers telling the whole community to come out and meet with us to receive their gifts.
We are visiting these villages. We saw that there's many kids on these villages, and God gave us on my mind and to come here and to bring the church here, all the people, to give them these gifts of Samaritan's Purse. So this is a good opportunity to share with them our love and our Jesus love. So to give them, because they need to happy. I mean, they need to be with joy.
Here I am talking, greeting Abraham, and Sarah is خالتي ورا قلبك لها. We will photo Abraham with Sarah.
Now these folks are in their 90s, correct,
Yes.
Mohammed?
Perhaps Abraham had crossed 100, but he does not know when he was born. Perhaps he is from the time of the flood of Noah.
Now what you're seeing here is the typical response when you go to a village, how it all comes together, people are curious, everybody comes out. I really like this village. This is a very precious group of people. We've worked with them for a number of years now. I haven't had a chance to build much here. The widow's house is the first thing, but I'd like to do more. We can build more houses, and we will, but we can't do it without your help. Surmay's house was built by the donation of one young woman who desired to make a significant difference in a Kurdish family's life and future. Not everyone has the resources to sponsor a complete house, but everyone can get involved with a small monthly pledge. Keep us building in Iraq. We are making a difference here.